All right, assalamu alaikum everyone. And a lot of people are not very comfortable hearing that this is probably a head and shoulder that we have on Pepe. So left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder. So basically, I do understand that it may piss off a lot of people who are all of a sudden now bullish, even though no one wants to say that. I mean, can I ask the same question? Like, you've pumped 130%, 130%. So yeah, I mean, the hype is good, but I don't really follow the hype. This is TA. Let's just talk about technical analysis. Let's talk about what is really out there on the chart, the really truth that the chart is telling you. Now, if you do go with the fact that, whales may step in and push the prices higher, yeah, it happens. It's not a big deal. It actually happens. You may see something like this break above, go up, make people think this is a head and shoulder, which is a negative pattern. And by the way, I never said that Pepe is coming down. I just said that the pattern is there, but the break has not happened just yet. Yes, you have a neckline, but you have not lost the neckline. It's a very horizontal neckline at the moment, which you haven't broken below. Right? Number one, even if you break below the neckline, you really have to go back for the retest, get rejected, and then go down to the technical target. That's where we really have to see potentially your 6,500 technical target. Now, you may even see a break to the downside just to take swipe off all the stop losses placed here, and then try to go for the retest, get rejected, and then make a fake rejection, and then finally even push to the upside. And if you do push to the upside, a lot of people are going to say, oh, TA, it doesn't work, and this and that, even though, fake outs are still part of TA, by the way. Okay, so the thing is, yesterday, or at least for me, the last time that you were moving according to this right shoulder, because at the moment I do believe this whole area is the right shoulder, this is your left, and then you have the head itself right there. So on the right shoulder, there was a little bit of a fake out. So if I do bring in this one, you may look at how fake outs really work. So you are looking at this one touch, second touch, third touch. People are saying it's a falling wedge, and I totally don't even agree. This is not, even from a distance, it's not a falling wedge. I don't really see where people are saying it's a falling wedge. I don't think so. And the next thing is you broke up here, and then you went inside and you went down. Now, there are two things about this breakout. I want to highlight this break that happened. It's actually even not a fake out, right? This is not a fake out, because this is something known as range trap. It's not a fake out. And all of these things, I really go in depth in the course here. It's something that I'm telling you. If you are interested to learn, do get it. And if you want to get it, message me on Twitter. Thing is, that's a range trap. If you actually go and count on the wicks as well. Now, for example, you have this wick up here, that wick over there, and then you consider this wick. So one of the rules about drawing a trend line is that you need 3 touches. So if you have 3 touches, you actually make a perfect trend line. And if I really bring in the touches here, one with the wicks as well, then it pretty much never really broke out. So you have one touch right over there, one touch right over here, perfect one, and that's another touch. So 3 touch and a trend line, and there was never a breakout to begin with. Okay, so no breakouts, still inside that resistance line, and it actually extends. Now, if in the future you start to actually see, so let's actually talk about the breakout itself. Okay, let's talk about the breakout and what can happen with the breakout. You have time until 7 December, all right? 10 days from now, or 11 days from now, basically. So during 11 days, any time before 11 days, we will get to see a breakout. And if this time you actually break above here, come for the retest, then you probably may look to actually push up to 14,164, okay? Because again, you haven't broken below the neckline. You really need to break below the neckline to go down. Now, if you end up breaking below the neckline, the technical target, I'm going to turn on this logarithmic scale there, and the technical target goes from there to there, and that's pretty much where you're going to see a 7,000 technical target, so almost a 30% correction to the downside. And it makes a lot of sense. As I said before, 130% move up and a 30% correction to the downside, I think it's just a part of a healthy upward trend for Pepe. And that's it for this update. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.